What does Mubahla mean according to the Holy Quran? Can the challenge of the Mubahla be given to the Turkish ulama?
To Turkish ulama?
Yeah.
Are they different from the rest of the world ulama?
This question again from Germany, I don't know.
Translate it and then
أنا سؤالها حول معنى المباهلة في ضوء القرآن الكريم، وأيضا هل يمكن تقديم هذه دعوة المباهلة للعلماء الأتراك؟
See, the Mubahla should be understood in the light of what happened during the time of Hazrat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam before these verses were revealed to him. Without that, you will not understand the meaning of Mubahla. A delegation from Najran, a Christian delegation of high priests, very highly knowledgeable people, who were the leaders of the entire Christian community of their country. They were visiting Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam and debating with him the issue of Jesus' life and birth and his status. They insisted he was Son of God. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sat with them for around 3 days, trying to convince them. And when Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam tried to convince somebody, imagine how powerful the arguments would be. Because he was enlightened by God, and throughout he was supported by God during that debate with the Christian leaders. Then a stage reached where they said no. And Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam understood that they are convinced deep within, but they are just resisting it to keep their faces. How would they go return to their people and say, we have become Muslims? Their leadership will be destroyed and they will have to, write them off as leaders. At that stage, these Mubahla verses were revealed. If hujjah is completed, if conviction is made in the best of manners, and a stage reaches where ulama of the opposite side begin to know what the truth is, not exactly, but they begin to peep into things and tell lies. They have the support of falsehood, and when they tell the people that they still believe in these things, deep inside they are liars. So such hypocritical people, in fact don't believe in anything. They believe in their own sources of income and their leadership, and that's all there is to it. To such careless, heartless people, Mubahla is offered. Not to everybody. A large majority of Turkish ulama are innocent. They don't even know what Islam is. You see, to invite them to Mubahla, it will be cruelty. There is nowadays many organizations in the world which defend the rights of animals, and cruelty to animals is the main subject. No cruelty to animals. So I think if animals have this right, the ulama of Turkey must have this right. It will be cruel to invite them to Mubahla. But when I issued Mubahla, I made it very clear. I said I address only those ulama who have been in throughout, who have studied the Ahmadiyyat, who have been picking up the issue, debating the issue with us for long years. They have read the books of Masih Maud. They know that this is not what he said, and yet pick up a small portion from here, a small portion from there, and try to to present Ahmadiyyat in a way which they themselves know is wrong, only for the sake of debate, only for the sake of misleading people. I said, they are the criminals. They are the people on the hearts of whose God has sealed, put his seal. They will never believe because they're cheats. They do not fear Allah when they tell lies in his name and mislead his own, the Ummah of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So I picked out those specific allegations, marked them singly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said they try to prove it through the books of Muslim or Islam. Everyone has no access to these books, and most of the people who follow them will believe in what they say. So now I invite them to Mubahla. God knows, but they should do, what they should do is they should repeat those allegations. For instance, they should swear by God and say, having read Muslim Islam or whatever information we received about him, we know for certain, and God is our witness, that Mirza غلام of Qadian claimed to be a prophet bigger than Muhammad Rasulullah. We swear by God that he claimed being equal, if not bigger. We swear by God that he repeatedly insulted Muhammad Rasulullah. We swear by God that he invented a new Sharia instead of following the Sharia of Islam. And he cancelled the verses of the Quran and so on and so forth. So I picked each allegation one by one and said, now you repeat it and swear by God that we are right, and if you are false, say, may Allah curse us if we are making a misstatement. You know what they are doing? Those of them who say they have accepted Mubahla, they only say it, yes, we have accepted Mubahla, but do not repeat these allegations. So I have reminded them, this is the way. You repeat them in public. So then the public would know that you have been telling lies, because God will destroy you. Within a year from this Mubahla, you will be no more. Or you will be brought to such disgrace and dishonor that everyone, one would be able to recognize it. No, it will be really cruelty to address the Muslim ulama from Turkey. In these terms, they don't know anything, poor people. Right?